Hi everyone, this is the gas walkthrough for December 23rd. I'm Philip Newman. Today I'm solving Overlapping Sudoku by Bill Murphy. We just have normal Sudoku rules, except we have two grids, and they overlap. So we need to place the digits from 1 to 9 in each row, column, and 3x3 box in each grid. So this is one grid up here. The other is partly outlined in red down here. So it's just classic Sudoku within each grid, but because they overlap, we get a lot of additional information. So let's talk about the secret for this kind of puzzle. Let's look at this row, just as an example. We're not going to use this immediately, so it's a good example. If we consider this row, we have 5 and 3 in these two cells, so they don't appear in any of these because of the top left grid. So in the red grid, where do they appear? Well, they must appear in these 3 cells. And that's going to be true of any triple throughout the grid. These 3 digits can't appear here, so they must appear here in the other grid. So we're going to have repeated triples all over the grid, same top to bottom. So we can use that immediately. Here we have 2, 6. They have to go in these cells. The 7 has to go in this cell, because there's nowhere for those digits in these cells. Here we need an 8. We need 1 and 4. We can resolve that. Actually, we can resolve the 2, 6 as well. 7 and 9 here. 9 to finish that box. 2 there. 5 there. We need 3 and 6 here. 1 and 4 have to go in these cells somewhere, but there are options there. Let's see. We're missing 4. We're missing 8 in these cells, and can't place an 8 in either of these. So these are 1, 4 in this order, and this is 8. And now here we need 5, 3, 9. So 5 there. 9 there, and 3 there. So that's the rows done. Let's look at the columns. We'll skip this one for now. Here we need a 3 down here, 4, 5 here, 8 with 1 and 2, resolved by that 1, 8 and 9 resolved, and the 2 down here, 7, we need 6 and 5 in that order. Our last digit here is 4, so we need 3, 1, 4 in these cells. 3's got to go there. It's going to put a 6 here. 7 and 9 have to go in these cells somewhere. And looking at this row, we need a 4 and a 7. The 4 can't go here. Let's go here. So this is the 7. 9 is in one of these cells. With a 6. So now, even though we don't know where the 6 goes here, we do know, well, it's the last cell in the box, but if we didn't already know that, we would know that it goes in that cell specifically. 1 and 4, still not resolved. Okay. In this row, we need 1, 4, 5, and there's a 4 and 1 there, so that's got to be the 5. 4 can't go there, so that's going to resolve that. 3, 4, and 2 at the top here. Over here, we need 6 and 8. We need a 7 to finish that column, and then we need 5, 9, and 9, 6. And that's the outside done. So you can see our triples are the same throughout. They don't have to be in the same order. The order of these has no effect on the order of these. But they do have to be the same 3 digits. Alright, let's look in the middle now and see what we can figure out. So we need a 1. It's got to go in one of these cells. We need a 9 and a 2. The 9 has to go down here somewhere. The 2 is less restricted. Alright, let's look at the row here. We need 1, 4, 5, 9. 1, 4, 5 are in those cells, so this has to be the 9. This is 1 or 5. This is 1 or 5. Is that 4? So 4 has to go there. So these are 1, 5. This column needs 1, 2, 8, 9. 2 or 9, 1 or 8. This is 9. So this is 2, 1, 8, like that. Across here, we need 7, 2, 9. The 9's got to go there. The 2 will resolve that, 7 and 2. And this way, we need 6, 7, 8. I don't think that's resolved yet. Go ahead and pencil mark it. This isn't 7, this isn't 8. Alright, 3, 4, 5, 6 in this box. I can see 3 and 4 have to go in these cells, and specifically in that order. 5 and 6 can't do yet. Across here, we still need a 7. 7's got to go there, and now this can't be 6. So, like that. So that box is done. 3, 6, 8 here. It's not super helpful. The 5 does resolve this. So here we need 1 and 6. It's going to put a 7 there. These are 7 and 9, which we can do. These are 3 and 5, which we can do. We need a 2 here. And now this can't be 8. So that's finally going to resolve our 6, 8. That's 3 and that's 8. And that's the solution. Really smooth puzzle if you know the trick. If you have to figure out the trick on the fly, I believe this puzzle is still solvable, and still gas. I haven't tried it that way, actually. Might be fun to try that like that later. Anyway, if you don't know the trick, Bill did hint at it in his intro. So, hopefully you didn't get too frustrated by that. But let us know what you thought and how you did in the comments, and I will see you next time.